Today we'll have another Italian athlete. This one is a little younger and smaller at 61 category. Was requested here in my comments on the YouTube. Sergio Massida, a great technician. He has a very good mobility. I watched some videos with him and it's quite talented. We see here that in 2020 he was switching first time at 61 category and was doing 110 snatch and 140 clean and jerk, 250 total. And after that, after a few months, 8 months, something like that, he was succeeded 125 with 155, a big jump here, 30 kilograms. So I see his best lifts are 135 snatch from 2022 World Championship and 158 clean and jerk. So 293 total, very close to 300 total. That it's amazing at this body weight at 61 category. In Romania we have only few lifters that was succeeded at 62 category to pass 290 total, so it's pretty big weights here. Let's see his technique. We look first time, real time, 137 here. Nice one. I took this video from his Instagram. So let's go a bit in slow motion. I like his start position. His hips are quite high there, very good position, barbell close to him, arms in a good position. He's keeping hook grip very well here, I see that one. And we can see here that he's arching his low back. I made a video a few months ago with Cambio, Italian weightlifting secret. I will place here on the YouTube if you want to check up this video as well, where the athlete basically they try to squeeze together their shoulder blades and they arch their low back. They say that it's a secret technique that they can be much more stronger and powerful, but for my experience this one it's only a compensation, and what it's happened there when you arch your low back, your spine, it's an internal rotation and you can produce a bit more force. But like I said, because it's a compensation, usually athletes that are feeling better with this technique, they are a bit of lack of strength in this position here. So I assume that Sergio Masida deadlifts, his back strength it's not very great. Probably his legs as well are not in the best shape for this category 162, and he was reaching at some higher weights because it's very technical and his mobility is very good, and now in order to lift these bigger weights his body needs to compensate with something to produce that force there. So overall it's a good start position. I'm not recommending to anyone to do that low arch there. It's like you are saying at squats to some athletes to intentionally push their knees in. That one, it's as well, it's coming automatically when weights are too higher and the athlete is struggling a bit and his need to compensate there, and his knees are producing that internal rotation in order to produce a bit more force and to succeed the squats. Barbell, it's very close to him. I like that one. He's passing the knees very good here. You can see that knees in the sides here when it's passing parallel. Barbell quite close here. Remaining nice on full foot. It's not rushing with arms here. Hip contact, extended a bit on tiptoes, arm very good. He's arching a bit back there, but it's normal. At these weights, you need to let the barbell place in front of you where to travel, because if you remain too much over the barbell, let's assume if you can remain right over the barbell, you can't do that change of your transition, and in order to do that one, you need to throw the barbell in front to depart from you, and that's why we see this one here, that athletes are a bit behind with shoulders behind, because you need to let the barbell a place to travel up. Here in transition it's very good, his arm work is good. I like that his elbows are above the barbell here, jumping a bit in the sides, in the very good balance here. His knees and the hips are very good. He's catching below parallel here, pretty big weight, this 137 here, very amazing mobility here. It's reaching very low. We see first time that he has low back active and his knees are passing toes, and here in the bottom it's losing a bit his balance, and he needs to adjust to go a bit back and to relax his low back, like we can see that one in the Chinese lifter, especially Lu Shaojun was using this technique at higher weights to reach there a bit lower. He was relaxing a bit his low back and his knees was behind toes. And after that here, when he's securing the barbell overhead, we can see that it's coming a bit in front. His normal knees are going a bit in here on the way up. This is normal as well because his legs are producing force now. Lockout master class here for Sergio Massida. I like his elbows in a very good position, his head in a very good position, chin, eyes, everything, barbell right above his head, and we can see that he's keeping the barbell very well in his hand, and elbows are solid and stable as well. Very good and impressive technique, like I saw in my previous videos about Italian weightlifting lately from 2018-19. They were starting to improve very well. So there are some very good athletes now, and they have as well good chances for the next Olympics in 2024. This was my review of Sergio Masida. If you like this type of the videos, you can request here in the comments a new athlete if you want me to review next time. And also you can check up my playlist with video analysis where I have more than 40 athletes there. I review the Snatch, Clean and Jerk, Ilya Ilin, Klokov, and many more athletes.